I'm always fighting this chair. Try to get it as comfortable as possible. All right. Ready? Ready. In three, two, one. Wagwan people, welcome back to my channel, DLEW'S version. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please hit that subscribe button. And for those who have already clicked that subscribe button, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Listen to me. Um, what we going to talk about today? All right. So we have been seeing the information flying around where Jamaican Prime Minister Honorable Andrew Michael Holness are yeah, he has been pleading with people who are in the diaspora, Jamaicans, to come back home and help to build the country, help with the birth rate. I mean, we have seen this several months now in the media, but I just want to touch on it for a little bit. So him say, if we come back home, like him want some nurses, some whoever, whatever you do, I guess it's needed in Jamaica for help grow the economy more, help boost the economy more. But my question is, what are we coming back to? You know, what is there for us to actually come back to? Because people, a lot of people here have started or have already started, you know, setting up their lives here, you know, planting roots here in America or in Canada or in the UK, wherever, because Jamaicans, rest assured that anywhere you go on this face of this planet, you're gonna see some Jamaican. You're gonna have a Jamaican community. So I just, you know, always name out the quote unquote popular countries, which is United States, Canada, and the UK. But you have vast number of other countries that Jamaicans are currently living in as well. But what is there for us? What is there for the people who you want leave their profession that they're actually in right now or whatever they got going on here in the United States of America, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, wherever, whichever part of the world they are Jamaicans are located currently. You see me? What did they for come back to? Where you set up? What can we get housing a little bit? Can you guys make it a little bit easier for us? Can you not even for us, for just Jamaicans? You understand? But I'm talking about the diaspora who him want to come back to Jamaica for help build the country and help with the birth rate and all of these things. I mean, to be honest, you know, if you really pre the levels through, you know, the birth rate is literally dropping because what you find out say a lot of times, no, our grandmother, our great grandmother, when they used to have 9, 10, 15 kids back in our days, them days they're done. No woman right now now have no 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pitney brother. You understand what I say? So with that being said, you know the birth rate are gonna drop. So you know less people are gonna born in a Jamaica. You understand? Less people are gonna live in a Jamaica because everybody, if you were in a survey right now, enough people wanna leave. Like for real. Just try and probably go back home. Like what me want to do. Me want to come try and me want to go back home. And if make sure say you watch the other videos them that I upload on the channel here and those version, click and watch them and thing. But yeah, the birth rate is literally going down and down because right now the woman them say no cocoa melon to them thing. Them say no breeding now going right now because last have too much money. Family have too much money, can't afford certain things. Like where pitney I go. That's the notion that's out there right now. You understand what I say? But at the end of the day, kids pitney have to born. Kids have to born for the population grow and for continue. But as I said, him want to come home or you know, come back, come build up the country and thing. Which I understand, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, you have to think, we're not thinking like as a prime minister or whatever, or somebody in government. We're thinking just as a normal, we're just thinking as the general population, the citizens, the citizens of Jamaica. So we not think like, oh, they might think like, oh yeah, so yo, want people for start, have more kids and build up. What is there? Things are so expensive. Like if you majority of Jamaican women are single parents, single moms. You understand? We know the woman don't want to be no more single parents, brother. You understand? The woman don't want to be no more single parents because the man them nah live up or stand up to them responsibilities. And with that being said, the woman them are more shield themselves, are more protect themselves, I take the steps that are necessary to prevent them from actually getting pregnant. So with that being said again, the man them for mind them picnic. When you find out that you're a picnic and you get a youth, mind your picnic. You understand? Big woman thing. We don't want to go down the road yet because that's a whole other topic. We don't want to grow on this. So we are talking about Mr. Andrew Holness. We say the Honorable Andrew Holness. Because I don't want him send for me, I don't want him send for me, because you call him on the name by 6:30 in the evening. Man, him circle and come for you. You see me? So Mr. Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, sir. Yes, we hear your plea, we hear all of these things, but make it so where as people in the diaspora can come back to something, and don't make it be so hard. I mean, a lot of these places are private entities, and a lot of these places are not really run by government and government officials or whatever, government organizations, that it's so hard to get through with certain things. But I mean, if you put things into place because you have all these ministers and these ministerial um departments, whatever, like what are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, as I said before in a previous video, the healthcare system that's definitely need to fix up. You can't tell people to come academy yard and the healthcare system want to fix up. You can't tell people to come academy yard and people still in fear of whatever they're fearing. You can't tell people to come academy yard and the roads are in deplorable conditions. But all of these things add up and people are going to think about these things. Am I willing to leave on 5,000 or $6,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 a month USD in the United States or Canada or the UK, wherever, whichever part of the world you are, to go back home to, I don't know what's the figure amount, but I'm pretty sure that it would be, even though, to be honest, I mean, the bills them high at Jamaica too. But to be honest, if somebody here in the US is making $3,000, $4,000 a month, they're still struggling. They're still struggling. But you know what the thing is? A lot of persons or a lot of people rather to struggle in America than for struggle at Jamaica. And that's the thing. That's what it boils down to. People rather for struggle in America or Canada or the UK, they rather risk it for the biscuit. Let me put it that way there. So when I'm on we there Jamaica and a struggle, or no, when I'm on the America or Canada, UK, whichever part other countries, because I can't call every other country, but I just try to name the main countries and my people are start about. And I struggle. Them rather for there, as I say, in the country I struggle and them back home I struggle. So when them bill come up to 3,200 a month and them make 3,800 a month, them rather for no see how them the America yo and I struggle than they are Jamaica and I go through the same hardship. So I just that it boils down to at the end of the day. That's my opinion. That's what I think. You can drop it down in the comment section what you guys think, why you think people just say, oh, rather go foreign or risk it because than they are Jamaica and risk it and struggle Jamaica. And that's why when a lot of people get the opportunity to move and run, them grab it with both hands and run. You understand what I say? Big woman thing. Big woman thing. And that right this there right now. Right this there right now. You understand? So going back to Jamaica, it's saying it is easier than actually doing it. Right now for a lot of people. So with him, I said that it's yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It is really hard. And I remember, a lot of people don't have the amount, the saving to actually go back and rely upon the saving that them have. and you know them not have nothing else to fall back on. Them have to probably go back in a Jamaican society and get back a job. And I don't know. I don't know. It's this is a sticky um topic, a sticky conversation to be had, but it needs to be had. It that topic can need to talk on more because we're seeing where more and more people want to go back home, but they're scared. Not really so scared of crime and violence, but scared of what might happen to their lives, what might happen to 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 their income, what might happen to transportation. The whole works. Like a lot of things. People think about a lot of things, not just, oh yeah, let me move back, because moving back is easy. You can just buy a plane ticket and carry some clothes and move back. But move back to what? Move back to what? You understand? So when Mr. Andrew, Honorable Andrew Michael wanna say, oh, come back in our country, why you forward? Forward back when you're young, don't forward when you're old. Cause basically, as I just drop a video a while ago, make sure someone go watch it, guys. Where I'm talking about the old age thing and going back to Jamaica when you're older or old compared to when you're like in your mid 40s, early 50s. You know what I mean? So make sure you go and watch that video, guys, on my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel right here that you're currently seeing me on right here. Yeah, guys. So it's a sticky topic, and as I said, it needs to be talked about because again, I said a lot of people who do certain jobs here in America, you know, catch them do that job there in Jamaica. You know, if them do that job at Canada, UK, wherever, you know, catch them do that job at Jamaica. So that's why a man we rather for risk it for the biscuit in a foreign than risk it for, because we already know. We know. They because to be honest, me I talk for myself, certain jobs that are here in America and you can go, do. I wouldn't do it in Jamaica. Like for real. I'm being honest with you. And I know a lot of persons can vouch and can comment on that and said, yes, you're speaking facts. Some of the jobs in with the Jamaica, I wouldn't do it. But yes, if I come America or Canada, UK, um, Scotland, Switzerland, wherever, Thailand, wherever, probably would do it. You know? And a lot of people, we all look on the dollar amount, yeah. We say, okay, if we make 110 grand, that's we times it by that, and we'll get that in a Jamaica, and we'll say, oh, we would make that a Jamaica doing that, and the whole works. That's how we all do it as Caribbean people or people wherever you come from. You try to do the exchange rate and see how much it will accumulate in your home country, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. We've been doing it for centuries, for ages. But at the end of the day, we don't know where I'll go back to. We don't know. Nothing is really set in place for residents that, him want to, which is Mr. Andrew Michael Owen, is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Him want to come back. We don't have nothing to really go back to, like, you know? Unless you yourself set up something for yourself, and you now go. I am not going back to Jamaica based off what he's saying. Oh, come back. No, I want to go back on my own accord. I want to go back on my own doing. Like, yeah, me now go back and say, oh, because himself come home, come. No. You understand? Big one thing. But at the end of the day, do what please you. I always say that in one of my videos. Do what please you and your family. You know? And as I said before again, Jamaica is going upwards to me, in my opinion. But a lot of us gonna be priced out, which is how it normally go when the country elevate. The country is elevating, guys, and whether we like it or not, we just have to work with it. Some of us don't like changes, and some of us like changes. You know what I mean? Some of us like when things are look good, and some of us don't like when things are look good. But regardless of which side you're on or which side of the bridge you're on, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, what we are gonna do? Can't stop it. You know. We're seeing new roads, new bridges, new highways being built. And what we are going to do? Go there, go protest and stop it. It's not going to stop. You know what I mean? We see hotels building and that's the next thing where them talk about them what try bring forth where I think it was I'm name Mr. Crawford in a parliament I say people who work at hotel need to get a set different pay than different workers. I think that what he was saying. Don't quote me on that. I am not 100% sure if that's what he said, but you can drop it down in the comment section if that's what he said. Where hospitality workers supposed to get a different type of pay and whatever. In my own opinion, I would agree with that. I would agree with that, you know. I would agree with that 100%, you know, and thing. So we just there, just look on certain information, just gather some information, and we'll come over here and we'll go reason and we'll go talk about stuff and all of these things. And just like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell as I always said. Please, thank you very much. And would you go back to Jamaica to help grow your country some more? That's my final question to you on this vlog right here, on this video right here. Would you or wouldn't you? So I guess guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. I'm gonna ring it in on the head. I'm gonna ring it in on the ears. Cause I want to subscribe, guys. Please. I'm trying to hit at least 500, by hopefully I can do it by is what? June the 25th. I'm not putting a timeline on it, but would I love if I could have hit even 500 by my birthday. Give me a birthday gift, guys. Please. My birthday is July the 31st. That's next month. Please subscribe so I can hit 500 by July 31st, guys, for my birthday. Please, please, I'm begging you. Literally, I'm begging. But anyway, guys, big up on yourself and keep supporting DLEW'S version. And I appreciate all of you. You see me? Yeah. Big up all of me. Big up all of my Jamaicans. Big up all my Asians, the Guyanese, St. Lucians, the USVI, like everybody, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Bahamas, where again? Everywhere. Everywhere. Big up everybody. Big up America. Big up Canada. Big up the UK. Big up Switzerland. Big up Jamaica again. Big up myself. You see me? Yeah, one D loop on the app and I'm out.